You got to embrace guns. Okay? They're not going anywhere. You'd have a better chance of getting rid of cheeseburgers than you are of getting rid of guns. All right?
Okay,
Hi everyone.
I am Valdemar.
And I'm Veronica.
And today we are watching Bill Burr,
Yes.
another video, but it's, I don't know from where it is, but it was uploaded very recently, 2 weeks ago. I have not seen it. Veronica also
You
has
haven't
not.
seen it?
No.
Oh, because Valdemar shared the link with me. I thought you've already watched it. But...
No.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's like from a new special or something.
Ooh,
because,
so it's new.
Because I saw one video from this channel that uploaded this clip.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a new clip that I haven't seen. And then I saw this video being uploaded. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to watch it yet.
Okay.
We'll watch it together.
Awesome.
And I don't remember watching anything about arguments for guns. Bill Burr has one video talking about guns, but he's talking about zombie apocalypse and that he's afraid of the zombie apocalypse.
Okay, so this will be different.
So I don't think that's it.
Okay.
I think it's different. So
Oh,
yeah.
it's nice. We'll watch some new content. Yeah, actually, is he coming out with anything? Is he still...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Because I haven't seen anything new from him for a long time.
Where
You
did
haven't
you
seen-
expect to see it?
Well, I thought there would be like a special or something that you would like to watch together, but there wasn't anything since we met.
Oh, no. There was something.
Okay. Well, today, new content. First time watch for me and first time watch for Valdemar.
Yes. And just quick reminder, we have a movie channel as well. If you want to check it out, then do it. The link is in the description. Also, there is a Patreon for you, if you are interested. There is an early access, first of all, but also there is an ability to vote for videos and for movies on the other channel that we will definitely watch. You can also leave us suggestions here in the comment section. But if you want to be like certain that we'll watch the video soon, then you can do that through the
Yeah, and if
Patreon.
you just want to support us, which is super nice, but you can also support us by leaving a like and subscribe here if you are not into Patreon. But if you are into Patreon, you know what to do.
Also, we have the Discord when we can chat with you in a like civilized way.
Yeah.
And there is gonna be a live stream if you are into that. We were thinking about playing some games with you and chatting.
Yeah.
So check it out. But now, Bill Burr, the only logical argument for guns. So for all the far-right people, it turns out that Bill Burr is not a gun person. I don't know how
All
you
the
will live
far-right
with that.
people were already saying that Bill Burr is a liberal, I think.
He kind of is.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr. How are ya?
The most liberal of my people. What's the best we got? Oh my God, that's terrible. Can you believe that? What is wrong with people? I mean, I just don't get it. God.
So you haven't seen this performance?
Are any of you guys watching Baby Reindeer? That is fucking amazing. No, you have to watch it. It is so good. That's why I fucking hate liberals.
Oh, so he's not a liberal.
I hate
Maybe
them.
he's centrist.
No, don't get excited. I fucking hate conservatives too, because you're all a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
racists. All right? Now, I know that's a blanket statement, but I'm just trying to speak your language. What I fucking hate about liberals is you don't do shit other than covering your own ass with your dumbass fucking signs. I hate that shit with the fuck. Remember that was the worst. I was in Hollywood, during the whole Black Lives Matter, and the white people putting, like my people, putting the fucking BLM signs in the window. It wasn't even about black people. It was about that they were doing it. They were like Instagramming it, like, I just couldn't remain silent, I had to speak truth to power, You would think they were in the Marines or something. It's like you haven't even left your fucking apartment, right?
You know what was the worst part of it for me? Like those problems that America is facing when they are being transferred one-to-one on Europe. Like, I spoke about it once, I think, here on this channel. Like, you have some problems in America about, the racial issues.
Oh,
and
yeah, some
that's,
serious
of
problems.
course.
Yeah.
And, it's good that you are solving them in some ways, but it will take some time. I'm not gonna go into that. But the situation in Europe is completely different. There is a different historical context. There is a different situation now. We have too many ethnicities, not just black people. We have a lot of people from non-Muslim countries. We have people from the East. We have people from Americas. And people are seeing something happen in America, and then you have people in Europe laying on the ground in manifest towards the BLM movement.
And that kind of takes away from the power from the movement, because it becomes some stupid trend that you don't understand.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Because it's like everyone's using this hashtag, and you have a FOMO if you don't use the hashtag, so you have to use the hashtag, but you forget what the hashtag is about.
I remember when I was in school still, there was this trend called Ice Bucket Challenge.
Oh, yeah.
And it was to raise awareness towards the, what's the disease called?
I don't know, because I don't remember which disease it was.
It was stwardnienie rozsiane.
It's multiple sclerosis.
Multiple sclerosis, yes. And great. That's a great movement. And then later, everyone was doing it. My friends were doing it.
I didn't know. I didn't even know. I heard about the challenge, but I had no idea it was for multiple sclerosis.
Yeah. It was. Because it was supposed to make you feel, when you were throwing this ice bucket on yourself, it was supposed to make you feel like people that have multiple sclerosis.
I've never heard of it.
And then it became like a challenge that, people on Facebook were sending towards each other, and if you are not going to do that, you need to buy me a beer or a chocolate.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's the part that I saw.
People are so stupid sometimes.
You would think they were in the Marines or something. It's like you haven't even left your fucking apartment, right? I had to do it. I took one piece of Xerox paper that I paid for, wrote BLM on it, and took 2 pieces of double-sided tape I usually use to hold my titties up, and I stuck it in the window. And I was like, there you go, black people. Enjoy your new freedom. What? It's just, I had to do it. It was how I was raised, I come from a long line of progressive liberals. In fact, my great-great-great-grandmother was in Berlin, Germany in 1939, and she had a knock it off Nazi sign in the window. And let me tell you something, that was the end of those shenanigans. A lot of people thought it was the bravery of the Allied troops. No, it was not. It was my grandmother's persnickety side. No, liberals, you got to get over your fear of the gun. That's what's going to turn this country around. You got to embrace guns, okay? They're not going anywhere. You'd have a better chance of getting rid of cheeseburgers than you are of getting rid of guns, all right?
Yeah, judging by our comment section.
This country, it's not what they say it was, all right? This is gangs in New York, okay? We came here, there was other people here, and then there weren't, right? And then there was work to be done, we didn't want to do it, and then we brought other people in, and other shit happened, and then they got let go, and now a lot of shit happened, okay? So people are strapped because you don't know what's going to happen. But then liberals are like, oh, God, stop the guns. I'm going to make a sign, stop the guns. Right? No, embrace them. Level the playing field out. That's what's going to stop these hate groups, I think, anyways. Because they're not afraid, because they're armed and you're not. So basically, what's going to turn this country around is the day of vegan beta male. With their man bun, does a drive-by in a Prius at a Klan rally and exposes them for the faggots they really are. Nothing's going to happen.
Oh, that's it.
That was underwhelming.
That was underwhelming because I was waiting for the gun arguments to expand, but it was just at the end of the video. Oh well.
There was not a single joke there, basically. It was
it was kind of all preaching, which is kind of the same as when the last video that we watched that you can see up there. It was also all preaching.
I think that's basically what he's doing lately in his shows.
Yeah.
Like he bends on this mic stand.
Yeah, and he talks to them
and he preaches.
Yeah, really. And he's been bending on the mic stand for like 20 years now. And it's still making me uncomfortable. Like, it must be digging into his arm. Why is he doing that?
like Dave Chappelle nowadays also. Like, preaching. And once upon once every couple of minutes, he does this.
Yeah, it's like kind of like they stopped pretending, because at first they had all these good jokes, and then they were trying to weave this in between, but they're like, okay, this is what we were about. We happen to be very good comics as well, but this is what we cared about, so now we're just gonna do this because we're too old and we have to get this out. There's no time.
Yeah, like don't misunderstand us.
Yeah, we still like it.
We like them. But... We like both Dave Chappelle. We like Bill Burr, and they are hilarious when they want to be. But I find them lately to be more of preachers than comedians.
Yeah,
and it's easier that way because it's difficult to be funny, to write jokes. And they notice that now they can go and talk about shit for 1 hour and then sell it as a special. Write for jokes.
The way they talk about it is funny, but if it was just this from the beginning of their careers, they would not have grown as big as they grew. Like, don't get me wrong.
That's the ability, to be funny and to have those little bits of your views.
Yeah, like it's still funny, but I think part of it is funny, but part of the why it's funny is because you already know Bill Burr, you know him as a person, you know that he's funny, you like him, you have some kind of affection for him, and then he's saying these things and you kind of feel it in your head as well. You know what I mean? Like he's familiar to you, so it's funnier. But if I didn't know him and that was the first video that you showed me of him, I don't know that I would have thought, oh, that's so hilarious.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if it's maybe, I wonder if the audience is changing as well. Maybe that's a big leap to take. But I know that with the young people nowadays, maybe there is problems with attention span, there's problems with content being delivered in a different way. So maybe they feel they need to be more direct towards these people.
I don't know how popular is Bill Burr in
exactly. That's most of it.
Young people.
Maybe people got too old and now they don't understand, so they have to be more direct. I don't know.
No, I think it's just because it's easier for them, for Bill Burr. Like, he's already in his, 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
So how long he's going to do stand-up? He's not like George Carlin. He's not going to do this until he's deaf.
Yeah.
George Carlin was forced to do that because he had debts. But Bill Burr, I think he's quite well financially. Dave Chappelle too. So, they don't want to spend their, 50s and 60s sitting, working, writing jokes, then testing those jokes, in like comedy sellers. Because I'm
not so sure about it. I would. If I was an artist in some kind of way, I would rather do it until I die, I think.
But it takes a lot of effort. Like, you have a family, and if you want to be a comedian, you need to go out and test those jokes.
Yeah.
And testing those jokes involve touring.
Yeah.
And touring, in the United States, it's a big country. So, you are away from home for like months, and he has a kid now, or even kids, I don't know. The same with Dave Chappelle. So you don't want to spend so much time away from home when you can tape one special and be done for 1 year.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So I think that's it. Still, I like them, but I just find them different, not the same quality as they were. Yeah. And also, that's maybe a little... well, anyway, I don't like how absolute Bill Burr is. Like, he deals in absolute, like SITH. Only the SITH deals in absolutes. And Bill Burr too. Like, when we was talking about the BLM and about posting those pictures, yeah, of course, I understand that maybe that's not enough and people should do more. But it's not nothing, Yeah. Just express your views, for other people to see that they think that way can be supporting.
Yeah, it was the same. I remember when the war in Ukraine started and people were putting this cover on their Facebook photo. And there was a lot of people saying that, it doesn't do anything. But first of all, a lot of people were also doing other things. I even had that cover myself, but it was just when you went to Facebook and you had this wave of these pictures. Everyone
yes, exactly. You see this movement.
And you say you're from Ukraine, and you see all these people. They're saying, "No, what is happening is awful. We are supporting you." And there are other people helping as well. It's better to do this than nothing.
Yeah,
and same with the Black Lives Matter.
I don't like people who are if you're going to do something, then you need to commit 1,200%.
Yeah.
Like, I had this conversation at my work lately with one person about protesting, because there were protests. The unions were protesting, and he was like, it changes nothing. If you want to change something, you need to go on the street. You need to fight for your rights.
Yeah, go to the capital.
Yeah, go to the capital. To have signs with you, torches, and you need to force these people to change the law in your favor. And for them, there is only that or that, nothing in between.
Yeah, and this way we never get nowhere.
And that's the attitude of Bill Burr always. He always diminishes some movements just by going, oh, that's stupid because that's not enough.
Yeah, and also, like you said, just dealing in absolutes when, like, with the Black Lives Matter movement, I personally saw a lot of Black people speaking about it, and they seemed happy with the movement. So maybe, well, if that worked, then that worked, right? If that's what they felt supported, then I guess that's good. And there were different people. There were some people also saying that white people shouldn't participate in the movement. So I think it's just, there are such different sides of everything. It's not easy to just put it, because he said in a joke that, oh, I'm speaking in absolutes because that's what you like, but it's kind of what he does as well, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for watching with us. Check out our movie channel, check out our Patreon, and we'll see you in the next video, and we'll see you in the comments under this video. I'm sure there will be some space for discussion.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.